So before the tastiness, a little Thai language lesson. We are at Ban Rak Mai. Chan Rak Thơ is I love you in Thai language. Rak in this case means to take care or to preserve. So this is the wood preservation home. I don't know if they have a foundation or if they just love this style of traditional wooden restaurants. But anyways, Kuay Teow Sukhothai are famous all over Thailand. It's one of those classic dishes that carries with it the name of the province. We are right here, downtown Sukhothai, and I am super hungry for some noodles. I hope you are too. I'm here representing my team, Kom Kom. We're having a race. What do you know? The tour of Sukhothai, like it says. But let's fill up first with some great energy. See you inside. อันนี้เป็นกระเทียมดองไหมผักกาดดองแล้วก็กระเทียมทอดน้ำตาลจากน้ำตาลปี๊บไหมแล้วก็ถั่วอันนี้คั่วก่อนเพื่อนบอกว่าสิ่งที่พิเศษของสูตรสุโขทัยคือมีถั่วเยอะแล้วก็ถั่วฝักยาวสับ
น้ำซุปก็เป็นน้ำซุปกระดูกหมูทั่วไปค่ะ
ใช่ไหมครับ
สุโขทัยก็จะเป็นรสชาติเปรี้ยวเปรี้ยวเค็มหวานค่ะ3 โน้ต
โอเค
ค่ะ
อยากกินทุกอย่างที่เป็นสัญลักษณ์ของร้านนี้นะครับ
ก๋วยเตี๋ยวแห้งก็อร่อยก๋วยเตี๋ยวต้มยำก็อร่อย
โอเคแห้ง1ต้มยำ1ค่ะแล้วก็มีอะไรอีก
มีเส้นที่แนะนำก็เล็กกับบะหมี่2เส้นขายดี
โอเคโอเคขนมกินที่หลังนะครับหรือมันไม่ใช่ขนมอ๋อว้าว
อันนี้
โอเค
สุโขทัยค่ะขนมเบื้องสุโขทัย
อันนี้ชุดหนึ่งนะครับ
แล้วก็ผัดไทยสุโขทัยค่ะอันนี้เป็นผัดไทยน้ำมะขามค่ะ
We're gonna eat a lot ทั้ง4นะครับขอบคุณครับตัวนี้ก็ได้ครับขอบคุณมากครับ You can see the just basically right here, the stairway up into the home is on the side of the house. Maybe in the south, it's right up the middle. Maybe in the north, it's a different way. Anyways, there are scholars who like to talk about this stuff and check this stuff out. The dish that we're gonna have is representative of this province, and we are here just really excited to taste Kuay Teow Sukhothai, actually in Sukhothai. Okay, I see the food has arrived. See you at the table. Thank you. So you want some hot noodles, a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, which will also release some sweat and cool you down a little bit. So you see these two dishes actually are the same, except for one big difference is the soup. So this is called Kuay Teow Hang. This is called Kuay Teow Tom Yum. So Tom Yum refers to the broth, Hang is dry, so no broth. But actually the ingredients to both of these are the same. We've got two more dishes coming. Let's try. Thank you.
งั้นหนูเอามาใหม่ดีกว่าค่ะลูกค้า
Thank you
ขออนุญาตนะคะ
ว้าวน่ากินมากครับขอบคุณมากขอบคุณครับ Lee remembered I forgot there is another killer dish on the menu keep that as a surprise oh man it smells so good and the yum ไข่ดาว
อร่อยค่ะที่นี่แซ่บ
ว้าวแซ่บอีหลีผมเชื่อครับน่ากินด้วยขอบคุณมากๆครับWhat a lunch. Oh man, this is worth coming to Sukhothai. Look at these 6 beautiful items right here. Wow. Let's get right into this. So I got a fan on me because it is blazing hot here in Sukhothai in the center of Thailand. You got to remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be 100 Fahrenheit on any given day unless you're in the cool season just for a few weeks. So, okay. So Kuay Teow means noodles. This is Kuay Teow Tom Yum. Get down in there and enjoy the colorful display that is this dish. Oh, we got the mu dang. And the noodles, we've gone with sen lek, which are Lee's favorite. It's a rice-based noodle. So rice noodles. Then you have the sourness coming from that pak ka dong. Kind of a 2-step combo right here. Kuay Teow Sukhothai in Sukhothai. It's got it all. Temperature, texture, full mouthfeel because you got the broth and the noodles. Soft noodles, crunchy beans, crunchy peanuts. There's even pork belly right there. That's called gak mu. Killer umami from the pork and from that tom yum broth. With the peanuts are the highlight because the peanuts bring like a They bring like meatiness, richness, but they also bring sweetness to the dish. So it is pretty sweet, actually. But underneath, there's a dry fire. There's a spoon of red chili that she puts in first. There are no Thai chilies, no fresh chilies in this dish. So you can have a bowl of tom yum, which is a recipe of its own, but then Kuay Teow tom yum means a tom yum broth. That mo dang is amazing. I forgot what that's called in English, actually. Mo dang is the name.
Very similar to Guangdong char siu. Char siu.
Thank you, char siu, yeah. No name in English. It's Chinese. Going directly to the dry version of that dish. Very pretty. All separated like that. Let's give it a squeeze of lime juice, get some moisture in there. So when you order this, you say Kuay Teow hang. Then you order the noodle. So I got banh mi. And then the meat, which is mo sap. If you want it with the soup on the side, you can say yak nam. So they will still bring the soup broth, but they'll bring it in another bowl. You can pour it in yourself. I don't know why you don't just order that one, but right here, you can see all the ingredients nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4. So banh mi are my favorite noodle. So I did squeeze in the lime. You're kind of mixing in the peanuts. You're mixing in the sugar, which is called nam tan beep. Then you have the sliced beans. The snake peas, they're called cow peas sometimes, a lot of different names. Let's eat them. Give it a mix. Give it a slurp, but it's a little bit more of a dry slurp. The egg noodles are more rich. The sweetness is the same, but the mouthfeel, just a fun chewing experience. Very rich and more sour. So at the front, when she was introducing the flavor profile, she said, well, actually, they're supposed to be sour, then salty, and then sweet. And then it's up to you how much meat and how much spice you get. But at the base, it's supposed to be sour first, is what she said. This one, I love it. You can really, really see. I guess I like dry more because you can actually see individual ingredients. I don't know, it's just different. Before coming to Thailand, I don't think I would think of noodles ever as possible to be a dry dish, but this one is working out great. Next dish. Wow. Okay, so just to go straight into sen yai, so I lied. I have two favorites. Banh mi. One, the sen yai. And the way they make these, it's like, so these are also rice noodles. They just make them like so big. And that beef. So this is like some slow cooked, it's like Thai brisket, like noodle brisket. I was wrong. Pork. So it's the stewed pork. And the broth is a Chinese broth. Oh, the star anise, the cinnamon, that 5 spice. So you can see from the color, it is different than tom yum. So there are pork bones in that broth. This dish, they give it to you with some spinach, Chinese kale, and then some bean sprouts. So this is a different dish. This is not Kuay Teow Sukhothai, but it is so delicious. Lee saw it on the menu. She knows that I like sen yai. She said, do you want to order that just to try it out? Yes, I do. On the side, you've also got some fish. No, that's pork. On the side, you've also got some pork meatballs. Like Thailand's version of hot dog, but you eat it with noodles. Just like a hot dog, totally uniform consistency. It's just kind of comforting, but kind of weird at the same time. Oh, the meat is so tender. It's amazing. Another very good dish of noodles. Okay, 2 more. Oh, sorry, 3 more. 3 noodles. We're gonna share these, and then now 3 things featuring eggs. So this one is, they call it kanom beung, but kanom is like a sweet treat usually. So this one on the side though, it comes with something that I know from like satay or mataba. We got light vinegar, chilies, red onions, cucumbers. It's almost like a pad thai. What's in there, dude? Okay, so inside it's a combination of the pork and then the pickled or preserved sweet cabbage, fresh bean sprouts. I'm gonna get some more of this because I know there's a lot of sour and spicy flavors that are kind of lacking in the other dishes. I'm gonna go for that. Cut off a big chunk right there so the egg is so thin on the outside. Let's get a big bite of that. That's too big. So the egg is so thin on the outside. It's a lot of work to get a clean bite. Wow. The bean sprouts are so fresh, they actually hit first. Then you get a little gentle twinge from that water here is like a light vinegar. Then the shallots, actually all the freshness hits first. Then you get the sweetness of that pork and then the pickled cabbage, but it's sweetened cabbage, it's like preserved cabbage. Look how delicate the egg is. You can actually see through that. Translucent egg covering. Don't eat that, it's just for looks, it's a banana leaf. The dish actually has less ingredients than I thought it would. I didn't know what was coming inside because it just has its own name. Most of Thai food, the name describes the dish. Sometimes. But it's actually the combination of this with the insides that I enjoy the most. Kanom beung. Okay, which one, right or left? Let's go left. I just love this dish because of the ingenuity and what I just told you where the name describes the dish. That is true of this, but you have to know what a yum is. So yum is just an explosion of flavor. It's gonna be sour, so spicy. Somehow this is already ready-made for a bite. Let's take it. Like the shallots in 2 other of the dishes, the white onions hit right here. There's fresh chilies. Wow, it's spicy. Yeah, it's a really jagged flavor profile. Like there's no subtlety. It's just sour and super sour, spicy. Yum is a dish that always hits me like right in the nose. Oh yeah, it also has parsley on it, not cilantro, so it's like even more like just right in your face. Yum Kuay Teow just means star egg salad. Kuay Teow is what they call a egg over easy like this. Actually, this is like a deep fried egg. You can have this dish with rice. Really goes just on its own, or with rice. It can like stand alone though. It has so much flavor. To me, I said it's like a move of genius. A dish like this just shows off the genius of Thai food. That a Thai chef can make an entire dish just with a fried egg and it can be like someone's favorite dish. Just amazing. Shout out to my friend Derek. He's a chef in New York. He makes this dish and he kills it. Yeah, I always like looking at his Instagram, seeing when he makes this dish. It's just so fun. Yum Kuay Teow. Like egg salad. It's like Thai egg salad. That's what it is. And that shows you how good Thai food is if egg salad is this good.
Noodles never fail you.
Okay, so we do kind of have a dessert type item just to segue between dishes 5 and 6. With traditional Thai lunch, just like this, it's gonna be food that really makes you sweat, whether it's through the hot temperature or the spice. Noodles like this, sweating a little bit. It's also a hot day. So sweet drinks like this are frequently on the menu with food like this. So you have chrysanthemum, you have pandan, remembering what they offered us. This one, which is roselle, kachiap, and then matum, which is bale fruit. So I picked the kachiap. It's beautiful, but I know it's really sweet, so I like to do this. Mix water into it. So it's refreshing and it lasts longer too. Let's try that out. It really smells so beautiful. Roselle, I don't think it's the flour, or if it is the flour, it's like an apple. You can actually eat it. And in Jamaica, sorrel is what they call this one. Roselle, sorrel, gatiap in Thai. Oh, okay, that is delicious actually. Very refreshing. Sweet, very refreshing. Last dish. And actually, I'm going to show you in a second when I squeeze the lime. That's why these are already used. So let's put those right there. This is pad thai, which is a very common dish everywhere in Thailand, but at this restaurant they do it a little bit differently. So it's on the recommended menu. You see, just like in the Kuay Teow Sukhothai. So the snake pea, it is a key ingredient of pad thai, but they've made it, they've like sliced it just in that same way. They also give you a ton of peanuts, also part of the Kuay Teow Sukhothai recipe. And then they even gave us extra over here. Ready for this? Little waterfall. Now that is actually a pork waterfall of crispy pork. So it's pork skin, deep fried. Got to get a few bites of that. Oh, you know what? The bean sprouts also. Man, there's a lot of things going into this dish. So the pad thai noodle is where this dish gets its name. That noodle right there, it's not Thai as in Thailand. It's this noodle right here. So in Thai, people refer to that noodle as the noodle to make pad thai with. That's a pretty big bite. That's okay. Yeah, this is not exactly pre-race food. Food this delicious feels somehow wrong. Actually, I'm the one that's making this video. I could tell you that we just finished the race. Yeah, this is after the race, yeah. We made a full video with a friend in Chiang Rai. That cool guy, do you remember, with all the tattoos, and he made your bag? He went through the ingredients of this dish, very different than this one. This one has no banana leaves, you'll notice that, the banana blossoms. This one has no yellow tofu. It has more eggs, more peanuts, and then the beans, 2 different kinds of beans, so it gets a lot of umami from that. And then the pork belly makes just a guarantee that you don't think it's a vegetarian in any way. This is really good, it's very different. This is definitely their own style, and she recommended it. I said, what's another dish besides those noodles that you gotta get? She said, oh, the pad thai here is specific to our restaurant. So, I don't love pad thai, but this is pretty good. So many crunchy things going on around here. And yeah, I forgot, that lime juice really does add a nice, just subtle note of sourness to it. Working through these has been a tasty treat for lunch, for sure. Thanks to the fan, I'm not sweating so much, but it is really hot down here in Sukhothai, so stay hydrated and stay noodle-arated. Thank you, as always, to our team, Komkom. You see they're the main sponsor of this event, but also they are our main sponsor. And thank you also for being our friends. They recommended this restaurant to us. Also, we're going to visit another place, another local place, because one of our friends is from here in Sukhothai. We're going to visit another place tomorrow on our way back home. But for today, downtown noodle cheers. This is going to be some great race power, I promise. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a great day wherever you are. Thanks for the support. See you next time.